Good evening. This is PCTV, Prescott Cable TV, and Prescott Cardinal TV, streaming on YouTube for several years now. Remember, the opinions expressed in our broadcast are of those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views, beliefs, or positions of PCTV, Prescott School District, their affiliates, or employees. Steve and Caden checking in at the nest. We got Aiden and Marie on the cameras. We have Luke and Larry in the control room. JV matchup tonight between Baldwin-Woodville and Prescott.
Excited to do this game today. It's the last one of the week as Saturday's game was canceled.
I mean, if I'm right, this is probably what our last girls conference game. Prescott winning the tip-off. Here's Nelson inside. Ball working its way to the corner. And a wide Johnson pass. Ends up with the ball turning over.
Ball's going to get thrown into McAbe. Going to push over, pass to... There's 2:25, so just 25.
Putting two early points on the board for Baldwin. First points of the night. Prescott working their way back in. Here's Hollab inside. Drops back to Johnson. Trying to post Johnson inside. Goes to Gottsinger under the basket. Tries to get it to go. Draws a foul instead. Here's Gottsinger shooting two. First, no good. Second up, no good.
Ball's going to get picked up by Pack. Big pass.
Tries to the wide pass. Gottsinger getting her hand in the way. Baldwin holding on to it. Ball goes up, and that's two more for Baldwin-Woodville. Baldwin defense getting Gottsinger in the trap as they bound in. That's going to be an early Prescott timeout.
I would like to say quickly, a bunch of the Baldwin people are going to be numbers because there are three different groups of people who share a number. 31, 25, 10, and 51 both have two people for the number, so.
I'm not exactly sure why that's there. But you know what? We roll with it. Every game we have something new.
Yep. Something fun.
So far going into this game, it looks Baldwin definitely getting a few of these easy bunnies, as Chris would call them, on varsity.
Especially pushing Cardinals to use a timeout so early, very good offense.
I mean, we saw stuff like this last night, too, between varsity and JV, although I do admit I wasn't there to see JV. Varsity, Baldwin had that same approach of just having that push in offense, getting under the basket, and able to slow down the clock whenever Prescott had the ball.
The JV game yesterday had very good offense and defense all throughout the game. Prescott just managed to pull away towards the end for the JV game.
That's good to know. Thank you for telling me that. Coming out of the timeout, Prescott ball. Hall on the ball on the bound and works its way to Nelson outside the three. Gottsinger driving inside up for two is good. That's going to be Prescott's first points of the night.
Maurer getting the ball, going to pass to Pack. Pack bringing it down the court.
It's going to be a foul on Johnson, it looks like. Looks like there's a little bit of a reach. It's going to be Baldwin on their own half.
Going to get passed into 25 to 31 underneath the basket. Out to Pack, over to 25. 25 at the three, looking for her options. Is going to lose the ball.
Johnson almost getting the steal. Ball's going to roll just out of bounds, so as she picks it up.
Pack on the inbound. Going to get into Maurer. Going to push inside, put it up for two.
There's the foul on her way up to the basket.
That'll be Maurer shooting 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. First shot up. It is good.
Up goes number 2.
No good.
Rebounded by Johnson. Hall working right past half court. Makes it to just outside that 3. Goes around the lane to Nelson. Looking for a post. Finds Hollub for 3. Johnson on the steal. Prescott with another chance to score. Hollub driving inside under the basket. Out to Roth, to Nelson. Around the lane to Johnson. Looking around for the gap. Drops back, and here's Nelson for 3.
No good. Going to be rebounded by Pack. Pack is going to bring the ball down the court here. Going to get to the 3. Pass over to Maurer. Over to 35.
There's a screen.
Get to pass to 25. 25 is going to put it up for 2. And it is good.
Baldwin-Woodville taking an early 7-2 lead. Just a couple minutes into this first period. Ball works its way down the court. Johnson pass to Nelson gives Prescott 2 points.
Maurer bringing it down the court. Going to get to the 3-point line. Give it to 25. Over to Pack. Pack looking for her options. Going to push in.
Looking around in the corner for options.
Up for 3. No good.
It's a rebound on Johnson. They're going to send that one. They're going to call it a foul as she comes down with the rebound. Good move there by Baldwin trying to set the early trap. This was a little bit too aggressive. It's going to put both teams at 2 fouls apiece. Roth on the bound in, goes to Hollub. Working around Roth, making it down to Johnson in the corner. Wide to Gotzinger, thinks about shooting, drops back, goes up for 2. And in and out.
Ball's going to end up with number 3.
We do not have a number 3.
Wait, is that? I think that might actually be 31.
Oh, yeah, that is 31. Sorry about that.
Still don't have a name. Going to end up with Pack. Pack's going to push inside, put it up for 2. No good.
Roth tipping into the hands of Johnson for the rebound. Gotzinger going under the basket to Nelson, good for 2. She's definitely made some good moves so far for the Prescott offense. Driving under the basket, that's something that they need. And it's definitely working.
Maurer's going to make a big pass, but it's going to end up being stolen by Prescott.
Goes across wide to Johnson just outside the 3. Works around to Nelson. Back to Johnson. Here's Gotzinger for 3.
Ball's going to get rebounded by 31. She's going to bring it down to the court. Pass to, I believe that's other 31. 31's going to put it up for 3. No good.
Nelson on the rebound. Hall going overhead. Roth for 3. Nelson on the rebound. Tries to get it to go.
Pack's going to end up with the ball. Going to bring it down the court. Big pass to 31 is going to be out of bounds.
Johnson almost looked like she had her hands on that one, too.
Looks like it bounced just off of her hands.
Couple quick substitutions. Marin Zwiefel and Michaela Johnson checking in for Prescott.
Ball's going to get thrown into McAbe. Going to push inside. Pass to 31 at the 3. Out to Pack.
Sets the screen as Pack works her way back to the 3.
Over to McAbe. McAbe's going to push in. Pass to 31. Up for 2. No good.
Rebound by Johnson. Ball going loose. It's going to jump ball. Going the way of Baldwin-Woodville. Pack on the bound and looking at her options. Chooses 31, and the ball is knocked out of bounds by Nelson.
Pack's going to throw into McAbe. McAbe's going to push him.
And another block by Nelson.
31's going to get the save. Push it over to Maurer. Mar's going to pass to Pack. Pack up for 2. No good.
Off that front rim, Johnson on the rebound. Goes for the wide pass to Gotzinger. Under the net, gets it to go. Prescott Cardinals taking a 1-point lead. Clock ticking down to 10 minutes in the first period.
Going to get past to 45. Over to Mar. Over to McCabe. McCabe for 3. No good.
Really contested shot, rebounded by Johnson. Goes wide overhead to Nelson. They're going to call that. They're going to call that shuffle a travel. Chris and I see that all the time in varsity, and we always say, can't move that foot before you pass or shoot. And there it is again, even these JV games.
Going to get thrown into 25. Going to bring it down the court. Pass over to 45. 45 at the 3. Facing a bit of pressure, going to pass back to 25. Over to Pack. Into 31. Out for 2. No good.
Really good play by that Baldwin offense. They just couldn't fall through on that drive. Here's Hollop just outside the 3. Tries for the overhead to Nelson. Blocked up, and the ball is going to go out of bounds on 25. And there's a set play coming from the Prescott offense. Zweifel on the bound and finds Hollop under the basket. Gets the layup and 1. Potentially. I learned that lesson a little while ago. It's not guaranteed points. It just means you go to the basket.
Time for the shot. Shot up. No good.
Butler on the rebound. Works back to Hollop to Zweifel for 3. Another rebound for the Prescott offense. Ball drops back. Zweifel under the basket. She's got it.
Pack with the ball, bringing it down the court. Big pass to 31. 31's going to push inside. Getting pushed to the corner. Pass to 45, up for 2, no good. However, it looks like 45 will draw a foul.
It almost seems like just like that, scores flip. Prescott up 5, 12-7. Only a minute since the scores changed, honestly.
First shot will not be good. It was kind of similar with yesterday's game where the Baldwin got a very strong early lead, and then it quickly tied up. Second shot, it is good.
We'll just have to see how it plays out. Gotzinger just outside the 3. Goes for the drop back to Johnson. Zweifel deep for 3. Foy on the rebound, works around the lane. Zweifel drive in. Gotzinger for 3. Prescott offense having a little bit of difficulty on these 3-point shots. They haven't made one yet tonight.
Pack's going to pass to 25. 25 is going to push in. Feeling a bit of pressure.
There's the travel. Prescott offense working their way back down. Gotzinger just outside, drops back to Foy. Foy for 3. Gotzinger almost managing to keep it in bounds. It's going to go a little too far. And it's going back.
I have thought about bringing you a box, but they're like, 3-pound boxes. Wait, does Tatum like it too? Oh, maybe I should then.
And a missed opportunity by Baldwin sends the ball loose. Prescott with the ball in their own end. And Gotzinger is fouled on. Zweifel on the bound and drops back to Foy just outside the 3. Goes to Butler in the corner. Looking around, trying to post someone up. And Johnson isn't going to see that pass. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Baldwin ball.
Ball's going to get thrown into Maurer.
Johnson knocking the ball loose. One-on-one. She's got it to go.
Now a strong 7-point lead. Ball's going to get thrown into 25. Big pass going to go out of bounds. Prescott ball yet again.
Definitely a couple of missed opportunities by the Baldwin offense. They looked pretty strong at the beginning of this period, but they've started to, I don't know if it's maybe just fatigue over the first half, but there definitely has been some issues getting it back down to their end of the court. Here's Butler inside the 3 on an overhead to Gotzinger. Just shy for 2, and that's going to go to jump ball.
Yeah, what you were saying earlier, I think it's one of those things where once you create a problem such as screwing something up on accident, you're just going to keep doing it because you're going to get in that bad headspace.
Well, either way, Baldwin's going to need to break out of that. Gotzinger in the corner for 3. Ends up out of bounds. Baldwin.
Going to bounce just off the pack.
Gotzinger on the bounding, goes overhead to Nelson. And the bounce pass to Butler is stolen by Pack.
Pack's going to put it up, no good. It's going to be blocked.
Definitely something I've noticed this game with the Prescott defense. They've done a much better job at denying some of these shots as they come up to the basket.
Pack throwing it in. Going to get to McGabe. McGabe for 2.
And there's another one of those blocks. Prescott's definitely been working on their defense this week, and it shows. Prescott back at their 3. Goes around to Johnson. To Zwiefel inside, up for 2.
Going to be rebounded by 25. Passed over to Pack. Pack bringing it down the court.
A little under 7 minutes to go in this first period. Cardinals lead 15-8.
Pack's going to put it up, no good. Looks like that'll be a foul on Prescott. Pack shooting 2. First shot up, no good.
Baldwin so far as a team 1 for 3 tonight on these free throws.
Especially with them trailing behind a decent amount, they're going to want to have to make these.
It's definitely proven to be a lot more of a game of defenses so far.
Time for the second shot.
We'll just have to see how it goes. Second shot goes up.
No good. Getting rebounded by McGabe. Over to Pack. Pack in the corner. Pass into McGabe.
Baldwin with another chance to score.
Pack in the corner, just going to push in. Feeling a lot of pressure there. Pass to 23. Over 31.
Tries to find a post inside. Ball ends up dropping back.
End up with Pack. Over to Hoyvik. Hoyvik for 3. No good. Rebounded by Pack.
Just managing to hold on to that. Clock starting to tick down to 6 minutes.
McGabe feeling a lot of pressure there under the basket. Putting it up for 2.
Yeah, that's honestly just a tough matchup against Nelson. That height advantage is proving to be very difficult for her to score.
I think one of those best things you can do there is just try to bait the foul, which McGabe was able to do. Shooting 2. First shot up, no good. Shot up, no good.
Prescott this time getting the rebound. Here's Gotzinger just outside the 3. Goes over to Kellogg in the corner. Nelson looking at her options. Tries the overhead to Roth. Ends up inside with Gotzinger. Definitely feeling a bit of pressure from the Baldwin defense. Nelson inside, drops back to Roth. Roth for 3. Off the inside corner, Kellogg on the rebound, and here's Gotzinger. And that one's no good either.
Gonna end up with Pack.
Lid is closed for both teams so far on these 3-point shots.
Pack's gonna bring it down the court, pass over to, looks like that's Maurer. Put it up for 2, no good.
Gets her own rebound, ball going loose. Kellogg on the rebound. Here's Gottsinger trying to work her way out of the Baldwin trap. Gets overhead to Holub, and down it goes. Here's Nelson for 3.
Ball's going to get rebounded by Pack. Pack getting a good number of rebounds. She's going to bring it down the court, down to the 3-point line. Pass to McCabe. McCabe's going to push in. Pass to Maurer for 2. No good.
Good move, though, trying to set that post up. That's definitely an advantage that you have being a taller player. I call that a foul as Prescott attempts to bound in, putting both teams at 5 fouls apiece. A little less than 5 minutes to go in this first period. Hall working her way down. Makes it to just outside that 3. Roth looking around, tries the overhead to Nelson. It's going to go out of bounds. Baldwin. Roth looking over at her options, goes wide out to Kellogg. To Nelson inside. Thinks about driving, drops back to Kellogg instead. Another drop back puts Nelson in a 3 position. Ball works around the lane. Gottsinger drives. Is good for 2.
And it looks like it'll be a timeout on Baldwin. Yep, that'll be a timeout with Baldwin.
We'd like to take a quick moment to thank our Booster Club members. American Legion Post 61.
Serna House Chevrolet.
Croy Insurance Agency.
First National Bank of River Falls and Prescott.
Hart Hinson Mind Child Care.
Helmer Printing in Ellsworth, Wisconsin.
New Adventures Learning Center.
Prescott Family Dental.
PC Bunkers.
Patax IGA.
River City Stitch.
Shangri-La Salon.
Wisconsin Credit Union.
Word of Mouth Detailing.
And all of our cable and YouTube viewers, thank you.
Cardinals taking a very strong 9-point lead. Both teams are at 4 timeouts and 5 fouls.
Coming out of the timeout, it's going to be Baldwin ball. Cardinals leading by 9.
Ball's going to get thrown into 45. Pass over to Maurer. Going to get thrown over to Wang.
Ball working its way around.
To 31, 45. 31, 25. Maurer.
Pack was definitely looking for that post inside. She still is.
Maurer's going to put it up for 2. No good.
There's Kellogg on the rebound. Johnson, big pass to Nelson inside. Puts up 2.
Maurer with the ball. Going to bring it down the court. Going to bring it inside.
And there's the trap by Prescott, but that's going to end up drawing a foul.
Pack's going to be inbound. Pack's going to throw into 31. Throw it over to Pack. Pack's going to push in.
And down it goes, and there's a foul. That looks like a bloody nose from what I can tell.
Yeah, I didn't see what happened.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what happened either, but I know one of the Baldwin players went down. Looks like no one's gonna be hurt. Ball's gonna keep moving. A little over 3 minutes to go.
Gonna get knocked out of bounds by Prescott. Ball getting thrown in by 25. Pass over to Maurer. Maurer's going to push in, put it up for 2. No
There's
good.
there's the foul on the way up, though.
Utilizing these free throws is going to be very important if they wish to start to make a comeback.
This foul actually put Baldwin in bonus. So that's going to be helpful to let them catch up on this lead a little bit going into the half.
Shot up, and it is good. Time for the second shot.
Ball goes up.
No good. Ball's going to go out of bounds on Prescott.
Yeah, looking back at that one, it looks like Butler is trying for the rebound. It's going to end up going off her hand.
Ball's going to get thrown into, looks like that's Maurer in the corner. Going to push in. And
there's the travel. That same shuffle step. We see it and we hear it all the time. Going back the way of Prescott. Clock ticking down to 3 minutes. 10-point gap between these two teams. Here's Unser for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Back to the other Johnson. Ball loose. Butler holding on to it. Unser losing that ball. Maurer getting her hands on it for Baldwin.
Maurer's going to bring it down the court into the three-point line. Pass out to 25, over to 45. 45 putting it up, no good.
And Unser's going to get her hands on it.
That'll be a timeout on Prescott.
I think they just wanted that one to make sure they could have control of the ball there.
Yep.
Don't you guys like that? You don't like the stereo space, the separation? No? All right. Okay.
Overall, Cardinals still having a very strong 10-point lead. Using a fair amount of these fouls earlier on. But at the same time, it's a JV game, so it's not going to be super important later.
They've definitely done a good job at drawing out these Prescott fouls. It's going to make them have to think about what they want to do later in this game. Coming out of the timeout, it's going to be Prescott ball. Unser deep for 3. Foy on the rebound, drops back to Johnson. Works its way around the lane to Foy. Looks for the screen. Unser driving in out to Butler. Goes overhead to Johnson. Back to Butler. Ball goes loose, falls into the hands of 31.
Getting passed around a bit, going to end up with Maurer. Going to bring it down the court. Pass over to 25. Almost goes out of bounds. Going to pass it back to Maurer.
Good trap there by Johnson, but it's going to end up going too far. It's going back the way of Prescott. And that looks like almost a full team substitution for Baldwin.
I believe it was 3 people.
I can't count then. Sorry about that.
I can't count either, though, so.
Prescott on the bound, and there's a double dribble.
No, that might have been 4.
I think it was 4.
Counting is not my strong suit. Pack throwing in. Going to get thrown into 25.
45 in the Prescott trap.
Over to Maurer.
She's going to manage to get out of it. Goes in for the bounce pass inside.
Carey's going to put it up. No good.
Unser wide for 3.
Ball's going to end up with McCabe.
A little over a minute to go. That's going to be, looks like a foul. Not sure what happened there. A little less than a minute to go.
Margolfi is going to pass to Wire. Over to Carey. Maurer. Maurer's going to push in. Over to Wire.
Prescott defense pushing it away. They're going to call that a foul on Johnson.
I have names for the previously unnamed people. I'll probably screw them up a fair amount, though.
Big thanks to Chris for providing us those. That foul sending 31 to the line. Shot no good, 20 seconds to go. Prescott with the chance to make one final play this half. There's a travel for Unser. Clock stops, less than 20 seconds to go in the first period. Ball goes in. Maurer losing her dribble. Johnson falling back. Goes overhead to McGabby. There's a Maurer three. Good. And with that, that is going to bring us down to the end of this first period.
Prescott taking a very strong lead at 19-12.
Stay tuned, and we'll see you after the break.
PCTV production of local sports, news, and live streaming is supported by our boosters, including Cerna House Chevrolet, new and used GM autos and certified service. Croy Insurance, we're there when you need us the most. First National Bank of River Falls, when you bank with us, you're not just a number, you're family. Heart, Hands, and Mind, childcare and pre-K education. Helmer Printing, full-service printing in Baldwin-Woodville, Wisconsin. New Adventures Learning Center, a place for children to laugh, learn, and be loved. PC Bonkers, your local affordable computer expert. Prescott Family Dental, providing general, cosmetic, and orthodontic dentistry here in Prescott. Patax IGA, family market since 1912. River City Stitch, look great in your decorated apparel design since 2007. Shangri-La Salon, where it all comes together. Wisconsin Credit Union, while supporting one another and the community, we're inspiring better. Word of Mouth Detailing, get your car marine clean. And all of our local cable subscribers and YouTube watchers, thank you. PCTV production of local sports, news, and live streaming is supported by our boosters, including Cerna House Chevrolet, new and used GM autos and certified service. Croy Insurance, we're there when you need us the most. First National Bank of River Falls, when you bank with us, you're not just a number, you're family. Heart, Hands, and Mind, childcare and pre-K education. Helmer Printing, full-service printing in Baldwin-Woodville, Wisconsin. New Adventures Learning Center, a place for children to laugh, learn, and be loved. PC Bonkers, your local affordable computer expert. Prescott Family Dental, providing general, cosmetic, and orthodontic dentistry here in Prescott. Patax IGA, family market since 1912. River City Stitch, look great in your decorated apparel design since 2007. Shangri-La Salon, where it all comes together. Wisconsin Credit Union, while supporting one another and the community, we're inspiring better. Word of Mouth Detailing, get your car marine clean. And all of our local cable subscribers and YouTube watchers, thank you. PCTV production of local sports, news, and live streaming is supported by our boosters, including Cerna House Chevrolet, new and used GM autos and certified service. Croy Insurance, we're there when you need us the most. First National Bank of River Falls, When you bank with us, you're not just a number, you're family. Heart, Hands, and Mind, childcare and pre-K education. Helmer Printing, full-service printing in Baldwin-Woodville, Wisconsin. New Adventures Learning Center, a place for children to laugh, learn, and be loved. PC Bonkers, your local affordable computer expert. Prescott Family Dental, providing general, cosmetic, and orthodontic dentistry here in Prescott. Patax IGA, family market since 1912. River City Stitch, look great in your decorated apparel design since 2007. Shangri-La Salon, where it all comes together. Wisconsin Credit Union, while supporting one another and the community, we're inspiring better. Word of Mouth Detailing, get your car marine clean. And all of our local cable subscribers and YouTube watchers, thank you. PCTV production of local sports, news, and live streaming is supported by our boosters, including Cerna House Chevrolet, new and used GM autos and certified service. Croy Insurance, we're there when you need us the most. First National Bank of River Falls, when you bank with us, you're not just a number, you're family. Heart, Hands, and Mind, childcare and pre-K education. Helmer Printing, full-service printing in Baldwin-Woodville, Wisconsin. New Adventures Learning Center, a place for children to laugh, learn, and be loved. PC Bonkers, your local affordable computer expert. Prescott Family Dental, providing general, cosmetic, and orthodontic dentistry here in Prescott. Patax IGA, family market since 1912. River City Stitch, look great in your decorated apparel design since 2007. Shangri-La Salon, where it all comes together. Wisconsin Credit Union, while supporting one another and the community, we're inspiring better. Word of Mouth Detailing, get your car marine clean. And all of our local cable subscribers and YouTube watchers, thank you. PCTV production of local sports, news, and live streaming is supported by our boosters, including Cerna House Chevrolet, new and used GM autos and certified service. Croy Insurance, we're there when you need us the most. First National Bank of River Falls, when you bank with us, you're not just a number, you're family. Heart, Hands, and Mind, childcare and pre-K education. Helmer Printing, full-service printing in Baldwin-Woodville, Wisconsin. New Adventures Learning Center, a place for children to laugh, learn, and be loved. PC Bonkers, your local affordable computer expert. Prescott Family Dental, providing general, cosmetic, and orthodontic dentistry here in Prescott. Patax IGA, family market since 1912. River City Stitch, look great in your decorated apparel design since 2007. Shangri-La Salon, where it all comes together. Wisconsin Credit Union, while supporting one another and the community, we're inspiring better. Word of Mouth Detailing, get your car marine clean. And all of our local cable subscribers and YouTube watchers, thank you.
Good evening and welcome back to the Nest. Stephen Caden coming into the second period of the Prescott Baldwin JV match. Ball starting off with Baldwin-Woodville.
Ball's going to get thrown into Margolfi. Going to get passed over to Pack. Pack's going to push inside.
Goes for the low pass. Margolfi up for two, rebounded by Nelson. Gottsinger trying an overhead. Gets to Holub. Goes all the way back around to Gottsinger just outside the 3. Sets back. Roth for 3 is good.
Margolski throwing in. Gonna get knocked out of bounds by Prescott. 25 throwing in. Gonna get thrown into McCabe, back to 25.
And there's a Holub steal. Bounce past Johnson. He's got it to go.
25 is gonna throw into McGarski.
Prescott trap. Baldwin hoping to escape. Holub with almost another steal.
Pack pushing in. Feeling a bit of pressure, gonna put it up for 2. No good. 25.
Johnson almost on the rebound. And Holub is gonna foul. That's gonna send a wire to the line.
Shot up, no good. .25 put the shot up, not good.
Oh, that's 25. I cannot. I feel a little dumb, but you know that's fine. Prescott trying to get under the basket for 2. Baldwin stopping it.
McGarski gonna pass over to 25. 25 with a 3.
Ball going loose.
Gonna pass to McCabe, up for 2. No good.
Johnson on the rebound. Tries for the big overhead to Nelson. There's going to be a kick on Pack. It's going to be Prescott ball. Gottsinger on the bounding, goes to Johnson. Just outside the 3. Goes for the post to Nelson. Out to Johnson around. It's the other Johnson in the corner. Here's Roth for 3. She's got it. Her second 3 in the night.
25 burning it down the court. Pushing inside, over to Hable, up for 2. No good.
Ball going loose. McAbee holding on to it.
Pack's going to put up for 2. No good. Gonna get her own rebound, up for 2 again. Not good.
And they're fighting for it as it goes out of bounds. Going the way of Prescott. So far, you can definitely tell in this half. Prescott offense got a lot more aggressive. Things got fast really quick. I think both teams just kind of recognize that. But so far, it's really been working out for Prescott. Being aggressive, not giving the Baldwin defense a chance to let up. Speaking of that offense, here's Prescott at their own 3. Drops back to Johnson, to the other Johnson, across to Roth. Potentially looking for a post. Gottsinger driving inside, draws a foul on her way up to the basket. That's going to send Kyla Gottsinger to the line. First goes up is no good. Couple of substitutions. Up goes the second. This one good.
Pack inbound. Gonna throw in to McCabe. Over to McGarski. Out for 2. No good.
Gottsinger on the rebound. Trying to escape the Baldwin trap. They've been good at this tonight. Gottsinger managing to get the ball to go out of bounds on Baldwin. Prescott currently with a pretty impressive 15-point lead. Only about 3 minutes into the second period. They've done a good job on offense this period. Prescott at their 3. Ball steps back to Johnson for 2.
McCabe's going to get the rebound. Pass over to Pack. Pack, big pass to 25. Out for 3. No good.
Off that front rim.
Going to be rebounded by Hable. Over to Pack.
That's going to be a foul.
Pack will be throwing in. Ball's going to get thrown in.
Pack on the bound and looking at the options. Might see a set play coming from the Baldwin offense.
Ball's going to get passed around. Going to end up with McAbe pushing in. Up for 2. No good.
Rebounded by Johnson. Goes up to Butler, driving inside. Almost gets it to go, ends up rolling off the front rim into the hands of McAbee. They're going to call it a Prescott timeout, I think. Ref stopped it. I thought I saw the timeout motion. I can't see.
We know Steve Bob.
Someday, guys, I'm gonna learn and I'm gonna figure it out. Hopefully. Either way about it, ref stopped the clock for some reason.
You know what that is? It's a sore back.
All right, back to the game. Pack throwing in. Going to get thrown into 51.
Butler on the steal. Almost gets it to go again. Tries to hold on to that ball. It's going to end up at a jump. Going the way of Prescott. Roth on the bound and works all the way around to her in the corner. Miss pass, Gotzinger holding on to it. Clock ticking down to 12 minutes. Prescott hoping to extend their 15-point lead. Butler in the corner for 3 is good.
Ball's going to end up with, looks like that's McCarthy. Going to get passed around a bunch, end up with 25.
Good work by the Baldwin offense, escaping the trap. Here's Pack just outside the 3.
Pack's going to lose the ball, and that'll be a foul. That'll be Pack throwing in.
Looking around and finds McAbee.
Over to Migarski. Over to 25.
Tries to the bounce pass to Pack. There's going to be a foul as she picks up the ball inside the 3. Correct me if I'm wrong, but has Baldwin been held scoreless this half?
Think maybe.
Nope, they got a couple.
They've gotten 4 points.
You haven't really seen Baldwin put too many points on. Hopefully that changes throughout this period. They've got a really good chance to here. Ball drops back to Pack. Just outside the 3, drives inside.
Pack's looking for a way to escape. Gonna put it up for 2, no good.
They're gonna send that to jump ball. And that's something that the Prescott defense has also done a really good job at tonight. Keeping people from just driving up to the basket. A lot of the times you see that even on JV and varsity. Sometimes people will just be able to walk up that layup lane. Not tonight, though.
McAbey's going to pass Migarski over to Pack. Pack for 3 from the corner, no good. Going to be bounded by McAbey.
Drops
over to
back
Pack.
to Pack.
Pack at the 3 is going to pass into McAbey for 2, no good. That'll
Repeat play, ball going loose. Unser picking it up for Prescott. Johnson going for a pass to Butler under the basket. As we fall on the rebound, tries a shot of her own, ends up back with Pack.
Pack bringing it down the court. Looking for her options. Gonna push up, gonna push in. Up for 2, no good.
Ball spins into the hands of Foy. It's going back, a little over 10 minutes to go. Prescott with a lead that I can't do the math that fast. I think that's what?
18.
Thank you. Prescott making it back to their 3, hoping to extend that 18-point lead. Here's Butler just outside the 3. Goes overhead. And there's the foul as she goes up for 2.
One day you might learn to do math, Steve Bob.
I don't think that would be good for me though, if I can't do simple math. You can be the math guy if you want. Here's Butler shooting 2. First is good.
I am working on cultivating myself as a snack guy for my speech tournaments.
Everyone's got their talents, man. Butler's second shot, no good. Rebounded McAbee.
Big pass. Getting passed around, just looking for that opening. Pack at the 3.
Almost gets put in a trap as the ball works its way inside.
Pack just feeling a lot of pressure. Gonna pass to McAbee.
Ball goes loose, and there's Butler again picking up that ball. Johnson escaping the trap. Working over to Unser just outside the 3. Drive back Johnson thinking about it. Goes up for 2. There's another rebound for McAbee.
Marjagovski's going to bring it down, pass over to Pack, over to Wire. And it's going to get knocked out of bounds by Prescott.
Both teams making the chance to make a couple substitutions.
Wire's going to throw into Pack. Pack's going to bring it into the 3.
Sets the screen.
Pushing in, put it up for 2. And
It's
it is
good.
That brings Baldwin to 6 points scored this half. Ball up, no good.
That was a really deep shot. I would have been impressed if that one went in.
Going to end up in the hands of Marjagovski. Burning it down the court. Push inside. And that'll be a foul on the ground. That'll be Pack throwing in. Going to get thrown into Wire. Out for 2. No good.
Ball loose. Unser looks like she's got a good piece of that, but they're going to call it a foul. And it's going to end up with Prescott. Still a 17-point lead for the Cardinals. Yes, I did do the math that time. Thank you, Caden. But here's Prescott hoping to extend that lead. Gotzinger taking it down. Goes over to Nelson. Under the basket. Goes for the overhead hook. She's got 2.
Marjowski's going to pass to Habel. Back to Marjowski. Back to Habel. Big pass to Pack. Pack to Weir under the basket. No good.
There's definitely something I've noticed so far about this Baldwin offense. They've really kind of been relying on Pack as their main scorer.
Wire shooting 2. First shot, no good.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's good to have a lead scorer. It's good to have someone that's designated like, hey, we know this person's going to score, right? Mm-hmm. Also, it's important. You gotta have a couple of these other people stepping up. I mean, defensively that's been happening, but offensively they just need to get some more points on the board.
The second shot will be good.
And an intercepted Nelson pass sends it back the way of Baldwin-Woodville.
Gonna get passed around, just looking for that opening. Gonna get past the Pack, but it'll be stolen.
Gotzinger getting a hand in there, sending the ball loose. And there's a kick going the way of Prescott.
As Steve was saying earlier, it's good to have the lead scorer, but it's not good to rely on them.
Prescott back at their own 3. Here's Holub. Trying the overhead to Nelson. Ends up in the hands of 25.
Gonna pass the pack. Big pass to 25 inside. Put it up for 2. No good. Gonna get rebounded by Weir. Put up. No good. And that'll be
A foul.
That'll be a foul on Prescott. Baldwin now in bonus.
That's going to send one of the 25s to the line.
25 shooting 1-1. Shot up, and it is good. Time for the second shot. Shot up. Also good.
Hall on the return. Ball works its way to Gotzinger in the corner. Overhead to Nelson. And that's just a good play by Prescott. Good pass action. Clean overhead. Nelson puts up 2.
Good pass, trying to end up with 25. Past the wire. Back to 25 at the 3. 25 is going to push in. Over the wire. Wire pushing in. Feeling a lot of pressure.
Tries the bounce pass to Hovik.
And that'll be a travel. Prescott ball.
Here's Gotzinger on the way back down. Just outside the 3, Prescott hoping to extend the lead. A lot of pass action going around, trying to get inside to Nelson. Ball goes loose.
Going to be picked up by 25. Passed over to Marjowski. Back to 25 at the 3. Over to Hoivik. Now with Wire. Wire's going to pass to Habel, up for 3, and that'll be good. That's one of the first 3s for Baldwin.
That is, yeah. And they're really going to need that if they want a chance of coming back. Prescott back at their own 3. Johnson inside, going to Roth. Setting the screen for Holub. Goes around and back. Overhead to Gotzinger inside. They've done a better job so far keeping them away from the basket. Nelson trying to get one up for 3. Ends up out of bounds and in the stands.
I believe that's the 5th row on the bleachers.
Something like that. I don't even know. Last I checked, though, ball mainly stays on the court. You don't see that a lot.
Not when I play.
They're going to take a quick moment to take a timeout, and we'll take one more moment to thank our Booster Club members.
Look at that transition. All right. Thank you to American Legion Post 61.
Cerna House Chevrolet.
Croy Insurance Agency.
First National Bank of River Falls and Prescott.
Heart, Hands, and Mind Childcare.
Helmer Printing in Ellsworth, Wisconsin.
New Adventures Learning Center.
Prescott Family Dental.
PC Bunkers.
Tax IGA.
River City Stitch.
Shangri-La Salon.
Wisconsin Credit Union.
Word of Mouth Detailing.
And all of our cable and YouTube viewers, thank you.
That actually was like a clean segue. For once, we finally did something. Rounds of applause going around the studio, even though Luke's shaking his head at me. But you know what? That's fine. We learn and we improve every day.
All I can say, cross country and track are the superior sports, because whenever I play either basketball or baseball, the ball ends up somewhere it shouldn't.
Remember, the opinions expressed in our broadcast are of those of the speakers.
Yeah, I'm just really bad at normal sports.
Everyone's got their talents, man. You know what? I used to play baseball. Honestly, I hate saying it, I wasn't that good at it.
We know.
Everyone's got their thing. Reminder, everyone has their own unique talent.
Be proud of yourself.
Look at us being all motivational. Anyways, coming out of the timeout, Baldwin ball. McAfee just outside the 3.
Gonna get passed around. Pass to Hoyvik, gonna go loose. Picked up by McAbby. Gonna get passed to McHarfskley in the corner. Gonna go out of bounds.
A little over 5 minutes to go. The gap shortened a little bit. Now it's just 15 points.
Hoyvik inbound. Gonna end up with wire.
They're gonna call that. They're gonna call that a foul as Nelson blocks the shot. Roth on the bound and Gotzinger taking it down. Ball works over to Hillebrand, just outside the 3. Looking around, goes over to Roth, inside to Nelson. They've done a good job at using her as a post tonight. Ball ends up with Baldwin, and back down it goes.
Marjolowski bringing it down the court. Feeling a lot of pressure. Going to pass to
That's been
Hable.
a tough matchup. Gotzinger getting a steal. Goes inside, and she's got it to go.
They're going to end up with the ball yet again.
This is kind of like what I said a little bit before. They've done a good job at taking advantage of the Baldwin offense. They've definitely had a little bit of trouble tonight working their way down the court.
Hable's going to get it. Pass to Marjolowski.
And there's the check to the back.
And that'll be Miss Marjolowski, I believe, shooting 1-1.
You would be right. Prescott actually fouling a lot this game. Still managing to hold a pretty good lead, though.
Shot up. No good.
Hall going for a big pass down to Hillebrand. Goes over wide to Roth, to Nelson. To Hillebrand, thinks about it. Clock ticking down to 4 minutes. A lot of pass action here by the Prescott offense. Works around the lane, tries to go inside to Hillebrand. Ball slapped down by Pack.
Marjolowski bringing it down, going to push inside the 3. Over to Hable, up for 3, no good.
And in and out.
Rebounded by Marjolowski. Up for 2, no good.
Rebounded by Gotzinger. Working to escape that trap, goes over head to Tally Roth, now just outside the 3. Back to Roth inside.
Going to be rebounded by Hable.
Just off the rim for 2. Goes all the way back down to McAfee inside.
Going to get attempted to pass the wire, but it'll go out of bounds. Prescott ball.
Prescott on the bound and makes quick work of getting the ball down to Hillebrand in the corner. Clock ticking down to 3 minutes. Drops back, goes overhead to Nelson on the post. Gets pushed out of bounds. Hillebrand's bounding, going a little over Traumberg. It's going to go out of bounds. Baldwin ball, a little less than 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, getting down to the end. If they're going to want to win this game, they're going to need to start making a lot of points and fast.
We've seen it happen before. It's looking slim right now.
Yep, ball's going to go up, no good. Got it over to Pack. Pack's pushing in, up for 2, no good.
Ball going loose. Johnson picking it up for Prescott. Ends up in the trap, goes out of bounds on Baldwin.
It will remain a Prescott ball. Baldwin's definitely going to need to start slowing down Prescott here.
Something they've started to have a little bit of trouble with that in the second part of this game. Here's Hillebrand just outside the 3. Ball loose, Pack on the steal.
Pack bringing it down the court, going to put it up for 2, and it'll be good.
Baldwin definitely taking a little bit of advantage of that mismatch. Gotzinger going for the overhead to Hillebrand. Works it back around. Finds Hillebrand in the corner for three. Is good.
Pack burning it down the court, down to the 3-point line. Pass over to Marjovsky. Pack passing around a bit. 25 is going to put it up for two, and it'll be good.
Nothing but net on that shot. Clock taking down to 130. Hall working her way back down to the three. Drives inside. Tries to get it to go. Tromberg getting the assist.
Pack burning it down the court. About a minute 20 on the clock. Pass over to 25. Over to McGabby. And that looks like it'll be a foul.
That's going to send McGabby to the line.
Prescott at 9 fouls, getting close to that double bonus here.
Although unfortunately, I'm sure at this point, I'm not sure how much that's going to do. I mean, we've seen it, but it looks pretty slim.
Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Pack. Pack out to the three. Over to McGabby.
Drops back to Pack.
Pack pushing in, put it up for two.
Is good. Clock ticks down to 1 minute. Prescott losing the ball. 101.
Baldwin currently with a very large deficit of points and about a minute on the clock.
I don't feel like counting that. Do you feel like counting that?
We only have a minute.
That's a good point.
McGabby putting it up, no good. Getting her own rebound, putting up, not good again.
Foy on the rebound, goes for the wide pass to Hillebrand in the corner. Drops back to Johnson, 45 seconds on the clock, is good for two.
Pack burning it down, big pass with 51. Back to Pack, Pack pushing in, put it up for two.
She's got it. 30 seconds, Gotzinger coming back down. Drops back to Hillebrand. Back to Foy, 20 seconds on the clock. Looks for something. Ball working its way around, 15 seconds to go. Pack knocking the ball loose, 10 seconds to go. Clock ticking down, Foy just outside the three. Prescott looking for one final shot. Hillebrand for three. Just off that front rim, and with that, that's going to bring us to the end of the JV matchup between Prescott and Baldwin.
Cardinals are going to win 45-29, a 16-point lead.
Pretty good game.
Come back in 10-15 minutes for the Varsity round 7.
See you then.
Good evening. This is PCTV, Prescott Cable TV and Prescott Cardinal Television. Streaming on YouTube for several years now. Our website, www.prescott-cable.org. Remember, the opinions expressed in our broadcast are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views, beliefs, or positions of PCTV, Prescott School District, their affiliates, or their employees. I'm your announcer, Chris, and Steve will be up here in a bit here putting away his band equipment. We have Aiden and Caden on the cameras. I believe Maria's out there too. And Luke is in the control room. Aiden? Aiden will be on camera. We have Luke in the control room, and producer is Larry M. Let's get this game started tonight. There's Baldwin-Woodville Blackhawks, just like last night. The girls' turn now. They come in at 19-4 overall, 11-2 in the Middle Border Conference. They have won 18 out of their last 19 games. So they are kind of on a roll here. They lost to Amory twice, so Amory is off to a hot stretch as well, as Baldwin-Woodville's in the share of the conference lead here with St. Croix Central. They're coached by Holly English. Their starters tonight will be senior number 10, Haley Coda, senior number 15, Haley Jort, junior number 21, Shannon Fritz, senior number 23, Maggie Jensen, senior number 33, Kylie Castle. And Prescott tonight comes in at 11-11 overall, 7-6 in the Middle Border Conference. And I don't want to say this is a meaningless game, but it won't count for the playoff seedings, as that has already been made. Baldwin-Woodville got the number 1 overall seed in the top half of Section Division 3, Section 1. And Prescott getting the 4, Central with the 2, and Amory with the 3. That's going to be a great battle there in the playoffs. Starting lineup for Owen Hamilton. He'll go with junior number 2, Violet Otto. Senior number 10, Rory Zulsdorf. Junior number 11, Hannah Schumer. Senior number 15, Aaliyah French. And junior number 21, Caden Hillebrand. Good to see Leah French back in uniform and in the starting lineup for the Cardinals. She was out last home game. I believe she had some type of lower body injury, ankle maybe. But appreciate people on YouTube checking in, AJ checking in, Robin Otto, they're always checking in online there on YouTube. Appreciate that. And we're going to get a jump ball here. Leah French is going to jump it against Maggie Jensen. Good matchup here. That'll be a good matchup all night, as the tip is won by Baldwin-Woodville. That's taken by number 10, Haley Coda, the senior. They have 3 seniors and 1 junior for the starters here. Little 2-3 zone for Prescott here with Leah French in the middle. I like the strategy of Coach Hamilton going to a zone. And that's a 3-ball off the bat for Haley Jort. She is their leading scorer, but Baldwin-Woodville, they're not a high-scoring team. They craft their game on defense. They're a very good defensive team. Don't let up a lot of points. They get into passing lanes and do stuff like that, force turnovers, and that's out of bounds. It'll be Baldwin-Woodville ball.
It might be backlit and exposed. So.
And Coda will take it up for the Blackhawks.
Did it look like that the first game?
And they reverse it over to Jensen. She gets it back out. Good dribble drive there. Now they're doing a little 2-3 with a man at the top, or person-to-person defense at the top. Cross-court pass, another 3, no good. Offensive rebound, put up and missed. Another offensive rebound, good. That was put up by Shannon Fritz. 5-0 Baldwin-Woodville. And as we welcome Steve to the telecast, or to the radio, or whatever we're doing, a stream.
Something like that.
Thrown away again by Prescott, turnover. And good job in band today, again, like
Thank you.
always. Mr. Canfield runs a good operation over there.
Yes, he does. There's
Now-
a quick steal from Violet Otto.
And that's quickly stolen by Coda. Took it right out of her hands. Drives in.
There's the travel.
And she travels. She drugged that back foot. Kind of slid it there. Some early pressure here for Baldwin-Woodville. And it's forced
And there's
another turnover. And they're just out hustling them right now as Hannah Schumer, the only one back. She was 1-on-2, but luckily the girl ran into her and she drew a foul. That's going to be on Shannon Fritz, knocked Schumer over. But Prescott pass fake and then the pass. Or dribble, fake, pass. There, just like that. And the bounce pass is key when you're trying to break a press. Right there.
There
Yep.
it is.
And looked like she thought Leah French was there. That's 4 turnovers now for Prescott.
Not exactly what you'd call a great start.
And Coach Hamilton's got to call a quick timeout. They haven't even put up a shot yet.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have thought by now that there might have been at least a shot, but yeah.
So they're only down 5-0 with 4 turnovers. Coach Hamilton's got to call a timeout here and regroup and kind of talk some strategy here. Coach Hansen from the football team was reffing the JV game I saw.
Yes, he was.
I don't think I saw him last year reffing. This might be his first year.
I think so too, yeah.
Okay. Always good to get new officials in it. I know they're kind of sparse for officials right now, so they need people that want to officiate. And
I actually think I might
yeah.
take up a job like that myself. They're offering a officiating course actually here at Prescott.
All right.
I'm gonna try and take next year, but yeah. Who knows? Maybe you'll see me down on the court sometime.
All right. I won't criticize you too bad then. There's a 3. Good again.
Wow.
Haley Jort, 2 shots, 2 makes. And it's 8-0. And that was almost an over and back. Zulsdorf for 3, no good. Oh, Schumer, what hands with the steal.
Good move. There's a double. Schumer trying to escape. I'm gonna say that she stepped out.
I think she might have got it off her leg. I think the Woodville
I'm not.
girl was on the end line.
It looked close. I couldn't really tell super well. It's gonna stay with Prescott.
And this, like I was talking in the pregame, Baldwin-Woodville, they don't stress on scoring a lot of points. It's their defense is what's won them a lot of games. And flat out score Violet Otto high off the glass and in. That is what she does, and they need her. Leading scorer on the team.
They're gonna call a foul under the basket.
That's the first team foul, right? I didn't miss one.
Nope, you did not.
We got Coda at the line.
First is good.
Holly English is a very veteran coach. She's had these 4 starting seniors since freshman year, so they know how to play together. Second one's missed.
Schumer on the rebound. Ball working its way down. Violet Otto looking around. Tries to drop back to Hannah Schumer. Ball is picked up by Fritz.
Nice steal by Fritz there. See what I'm telling you? They get their hands in the passing lanes. They're physical and they're quick on defense.
Definitely, I'm starting to see what you're talking about, them being a very defense-heavy team.
And, they can score if they want to, but they don't need to. Their leading scorer is only at 10.6. Everybody else is under 10. So
I think we saw something pretty similar to this last night, actually.
yeah.
A lot of that patience when it comes to the basket from this Baldwin team.
Yeah, and it was the screens last night from the boys that was really freeing them up for open shots. Another shot, that time it's short. And she just gets it right over Hillebrand's head.
There's another foul.
And Jort's going to go to the line. Jort's a good player. She can get in there on rebounds. We already see she can shoot.
First shot
7
goes
quick
through.
points for her. So is that Trinity Corral?
I got the last one.
Checking in for Baldwin-Woodville, number 11, sophomore. Second one's good from Jort. 8 points now for Haley Jort. 3 more and she's over her average. And we got another steal from Baldwin-Woodville, but I think she's out of bounds. You just kind of see Owen Hamilton looking around like, what do we do to combat this pressure here?
It's definitely a challenge that Prescott's gonna have to learn how to face tonight.
And they don't have a true ball handler. That's their problem. They don't have a true point guard that can handle the ball every possession.
Well, one definitely is gonna need to kind of step up this game though, because if they keep allowing Baldwin to get in their lanes, that's gonna cause some issues.
Good rebound from Zulsdorf. And you think Violet Otto's a good ball handler, but you don't want her bringing it up every time.
Zulsdorf trying to go for a high hook.
You want Violet to get off screens, take some threes, and take a lot of pressure off her. 11-2, approaching the 13-minute mark here. The drive in, no good. Rebound Leah French.
Good box out.
And they have, you can see they have a double team and someone in the lane waiting for Otto. It's almost a triple team.
Definitely something that they looked over in the film at some point.
And that's blocked again. Great defense from Maggie Jensen. High shot, no good. That time Jort missed.
Hildbrand on the rebound, Otto taking it back down.
And that time Violet had no backside help. See, she took it in there. Blocking foul, see if they called the, and you see they didn't have any help there, so she attacked the basket. That was great knowledge there from Violet Otto to know that. It's gonna be an on the ground foul. I thought maybe that would have been an and one, but
That's what I would have thought too.
it's not the NBA. You don't have a 7-second continuation.
Nope.
So second team foul, first on Jort.
Zulsdorf on the boundin'. Gets out to Schumer. Sets a screen for Otto. Is good for 3.
Good looking shot from Violet Otto. Jeannie Roll. Nora Bowles into the game for Prescott. Good defense from Zulsdorf on Jort there. Kylie Castle, nowhere to go with it. Once the student section gets in, you can see the girls playing, more
better.
aggressive and more assertive there. So crowd helps. But they left her open.
Bowles almost managing to pick up the rebound. Ball going loose.
Still can't get it. Shannon Fritz is everywhere for Baldwin-Woodville. And that's short. And I think Zulsdorf knocked it out. Yeah, that's a good call. So Prescott having a hard time getting the ball here, rebounding. And they're getting position. It's just the help on the rebounding. Baldwin-Woodville's getting there quicker. Trying to go inside there, backs it back out.
Looking for a potential post.
Yeah, it's going to be, and it's knocked out again. Was that Fritz again that kept that alive?
Looks like it, yeah.
It's kind of like Bignell last night for the boys.
Managed to just keep getting these offensive rebounds.
Yeah. And that's her role. She knows her role. She doesn't have to score a ton. And she's not going to get the ball a lot, but she keeps possessions alive and gets offensive rebounds. And that one's short from Haley Maurer. I think she might have played a half of JV, I believe.
I think so.
Unless there's another Maurer.
There is another Maurer.
Maybe it was Ashlyn Maurer that played.
Not sure. Violet trying to.
We got bodies flying
Drive up to
everywhere,
go.
Steve. What's going on here? What's happening?
I don't know, but there's more points on the board for Baldwin-Woodville.
That's Fritz again on the offensive rebound. She has 4. Bowles for 3.
Good.
Got it. And that's what they need. They need other scoring. They need other scoring like Bowles, Zulsdorf, French.
Anywhere they can get it tonight, this is going to count.
Person-to-person defense now. The head fake, nice fake. Fritz is a good player. That time she did the head fake, drove right, got to the hoop, and draw the foul. Got some starters back in as well, and with Katie Borchard back in first time, number 53.
Leah French checking back in.
Good box out from Jeannie Roll.
And there's that shuffle.
Another turnover for the Cardinals. Yep, there's the feet shuffle again.
I'm starting to see it all the time now. The more you point it out, I'm like, oh, I see someone JV, and now I'm seeing it here.
You can pivot each direction with 1 foot, but you can't shuffle the feet. Pivot, dribble, or dribble 2 steps and towards the basket. But if the shuffle comes first, it's going to be a travel. Nice hands from Leah French. She one-handed that rebound.
Trey Corral trying to get him to the cookie jar.
That's
Ends up
right.
in the hands of Leah French.
Izzy Thone's seen her first action tonight out there, setting a screen.
Violet trying to get under the basket.
She's just kind of willing her way there.
And you can see Jeannie Roll there too, ready on that rebound. Otto on the bound and finds Stone, who's fouled.
That's going to be a second on Fritz. She's going to have to take a seat as they counter with their leading scorer. So how about that? Fritz goes out, and you bring in Jort. That's pretty good depth here for Baldwin-Woodville.
Another one of those good tag teams that we've been seeing out of the Baldwin. Violet Otto trying a deep 3.
And another rebound for Maggie Jensen. She's got to have about 4 or 5 already. Knocked out of bounds. Good deflection there. JV girls won again, right?
Yes, they did.
I haven't seen them lose a lot of games here either. I think both JV teams, boys and girls,
They've done really well this season.
had a pretty good season. There's that travel.
There's the end.
So she had the pivot there. It's just she dragged the back foot. You can't drag the back foot. That wasn't like a true shuffle. That was just a dragging that back foot.
Anywhere in that ballpark, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Coming out of the bound and ball works its way to the Prescott 3. Bolt.
Oh, I thought Jeannie was going to go up with it there.
That's what it looked like to me, too.
And that's hit from behind. They are making Violet Otto work.
You can definitely tell.
Zulsdorf will check in for Nora Bowles. Inbounding it will be Violet Otto.
Looks around, finds French going around the lane. Tries to get it back to Violet Otto in the corner.
And this is what this team does. They pride themselves on steals, forcing turnovers. And that's deflected again. Coach English is cheering her team on there.
And ultimately, when you come down to it, just like the boys' game, it's milking the clock. They take a lead and then they hold firm.
Yeah, Izzy Thone's got a tough matchup with Corral. Corral's 5'11", so she's got a few inches on Izzy Thone. It's going to be tough. Izzy will have to use her quickness. Caden Hillebrand checks back in. Castle will replace Borchard.
Susdorf looking around.
I don't know if that was supposed to be
I
to
don't
Violet
think so.
or not.
I think that was going to Caden Peterson. But she's up and good for 3.
You mean Hillebrand, right? For 3?
Yep.
Cut to 3 now. Just like that, Prescott's had a couple stops here in a row. And it's 14-11, Baldwin-Woodville.
There's a tip up from Izzy Thone.
Oh, said she stepped out. She threw it off the body of Hillebrand, but they must have called her out. So it'll go back to Prescott.
Suddenly looking at this, it's starting to look a lot better for Prescott.
Well, once they, I was going to say once they were able to break the press,
then
they started getting some easier shots, but then they just kind of turned it over there. So did I jinx them?
You might have.
Oh, I do that a lot. I do that for the boys,
do that
too.
a lot.
Timeout Baldwin-Woodville, 7:26 to go. And who do we got in the crowd tonight? We got Denny Olson's down there.
It's official.
It's an official game. I think I saw Max Monteith down there. Ian Miller, maybe?
Yep, Ian Miller is down there.
Carol and Kieran Lehman are here. Kate and Dan Otto. Got the Zulsdorf sitting in front of us here.
I might be wrong, but I think I see Gavin Thone in the stands.
Gavin Thone is here. Always good to see them. So inbounding it will be Coda. This time Jort will take it.
There's a Coda for 3.
I think it drew iron, but tried to save it there out of bounds.
See how the Prescott offense gets past the trap.
Yeah, that was better.
A lot better. Gets inside. Here's Violet Otto for 3.
Off the rim, no good. Jort will take it down. Jensen trying to set a screen in, but Izzy Thone did a good job of getting through that screen.
Indeed she did. Ball working its way back around the lane.
Prescott playing better defense here. Rory almost had a steal. Nice pass. Great look from Jort to Coda.
Schlusdorf working her way out of the trap.
Almost stolen there.
Gets back around to Zulsdorf. Overhead to Hillebrand. Violet Otto holding on to it. Goes up, she's got it.
That's an and one. That was a nice step through move by Violet Otto. She was double teamed and just went right through the middle of it. That was a beautiful move. Yeah. Jensen's first foul. Nora Bowles right back in. She missed. Don't see that a lot from Otto from the line. She already has 7 of the 13. Into Jensen. Pulls it back out.
Goes back to that corner.
Leah's trying to get the ball back. Yeah, Violet Otto and Roy Zulsdorf had big games last game.
And wow, what a deep three from Trinity Corral.
Nothing but net.
Roy Zulsdorf working her way inside. Not sure if that was an intentional drop back or if the ball just got knocked back.
I think it was blocked by Jensen.
There's a foul as Nora Bowles works her way up to the basket.
Good move from Nora Bowles. Castell's first. Borchard will check back in. Jensen takes the seat. Bowles for three. Got another one.
Wow.
Nora Bowles pulls the trigger and nails it.
Definitely stepping up, and just like that, it's a three-point gap.
Yeah, didn't even think about it. I like it. No hesitation. Just put it up. She drains it.
That's what you like to see.
19-16 Baldwin-Woodville.
A little less than 5 minutes to go in this first period.
Coda gets her own rebound off the glass and in. Haley Coda, her second field goal. She has 5 in the game. And almost another steal. You got a 4-on-2.
That leaves Leah French open for 3.
Could have had a layup there.
Almost. Looks like she wanted to try that far shot.
But she was open. So you can't fault her for that. Jensen didn't sit down very long, did she?
Nope.
She's back out
not
there.
At all.
And Hannah Schumer back out there for Prescott.
Looking at a drive up.
Oh, it goes over Otto. She jumped a little too early on that one. We're looking for Borchard inside. And
They tried for it, got knocked out of bounds.
yeah, I don't know if French must have knocked that out, but so they got 2 bigs out there for Baldwin-Woodville, Jensen and Borchard. Borchard's 6'1" and Jensen's 6 feet. Borchard missed the layup there.
It's a good box out by Leah French.
Over and back. It's a good call. It was close, but it's a good call. And they give it right back.
That's what you see some of these games. You see it back and forth. You're like, wait, who's got it now?
Yeah. And with all the turnovers, Prescott's still only down 5. And everyone's looking around like they didn't know play started.
Really testing some of these quick reaction times.
Swarming D from Violet Otto there. Jensen had to give the ball up.
Put on a man coverage. Rory Zulsdorf getting a block.
Got the ball back and got fouled. Got her own rebound.
It's going to send Maggie Jensen to the line.
Zulsdorf's first, team 5th foul. The touch from Jensen gets it to go. And there's Ashlyn Maurer, the other Maurer, sophomore, number 13 out there. Second one hitting the same exact spot, Steve. That front rim and then kind of rolled right down the middle.
A lot of practice on those free throw shots. Hannah Schumer getting boxed up in the corner. Zulsdorf trying to get it to go. Gets her own rebound. It's going to go to a jump ball.
Baldwin-Woodville is going to get it here. Possession arrow. Jensen looks a little tired.
I mean, she has been moving around quite a bit this period.
She's got to have about 6 rebounds already. Yeah, they're just outworking them, and they're just, the 2 6-footers are doing a number to Prescott right now.
Junior Roll mentioned to keep it in bounds, but it looks like he's going to step out a little too soon.
Good hustle by Jeannie. She tried to save it. She's got a tough matchup with Borchard. I kind of like this lineup by Coach English, putting Borchard and Jensen out there at the same time. It causes a lot of mismatches on defense there for Prescott. That was back off Jensen, out of bounds. The other Maurer checks in now, Haley Maurer. I believe she was in earlier.
I think so.
So there's 2 Maurers out there.
Junior Roll looking for a pass.
Almost got a 5-second there.
Manages to find Schumer.
Violet's gonna have to pull one of these threes here.
Ball goes loose, and there's Haley Maurer on the steal.
Yeah, it was good defense from Coda as well. Fake the shot off the glass and in. What a shot from Ashlyn Maurer.
Big part of the JV game as well.
Nice use of the glass.
Here's Nora Bowles trying to 3 of her own.
Well, she hit 2 earlier.
Ends up a little to the left, goes back with Baldwin.
No one's moving for Prescott here, so she just decided to take the shot. Coda looks to double screen here.
Tries to overhead to Haley Maurer, draws a foul.
That's jump ball.
That's jump ball. I can't see from that far.
It was
apparently.
close.
It was.
This time, possession arrow will be Prescott. That was great defense. They didn't reach. They went straight up, and when she put the ball up in the air, they just went right at it.
Yeah, you got to give credit to the Prescott defense on that one.
Yeah. They need a basket here.
They really do. Hoping to lessen this Baldwin lead going into the half.
If you score early enough, you might get the ball back here before halftime.
Starting to run out of time, though.
Looks like they'll probably just get this one shot.
Ball drops back and around.
And offensive foul, Violet Otto.
Wow, looking a little confused about that one.
Violet thought she was moving her feet, but the referee called an offensive foul. That's Violet's second. And no shot. So now they have to make a stop here, or else it's going to be double digits here at halftime.
That's not something you want to see coming into the second period. Clock ticking down. Baldwin, one more chance to make a shot.
Yeah, they don't need to go yet. They're going to get it to Jort. It would have been good, but great defense from Prescott there to end it. Well, tough half here. Baldwin-Woodville is showing how good they are on defense here. Prescott only gets 16 on the board. We'll take a break here at the Nest. 25-16 Baldwin-Woodville at the break.
PCTV production of local sports, news, and live streaming is supported by our boosters, including Cerna House Chevrolet, new and used GM autos and certified service. Croy Insurance, we're there when you need us the most. First National Bank of River Falls, when you bank with us, you're not just a number, you're family. Heart, Hands, and Mind, childcare and pre-K education. Helmer Printing, full-service printing in Baldwin-Woodville, Wisconsin. New Adventures Learning Center, a place for children to laugh, learn, and be loved. PC Bonkers, your local affordable computer expert. Prescott Family Dental, providing general, cosmetic, and orthodontic dentistry here in Prescott. Patax IGA, family market since 1912. River City Stitch, look great in your decorated apparel design since 2007. Shangri-La Salon, where it all comes together. Wisconsin Credit Union, while supporting one another and the community, we're inspiring better. Word of mouth detailing, get your car marine clean. And all of our local cable subscribers and YouTube watchers, thank you. PCTV production of local sports, news, and live streaming is supported by our boosters, including Cerna House Chevrolet, new and used GM autos and certified service. Croy Insurance, we're there when you need us the most. First National Bank of River Falls, when you bank with us, you're not just a number, you're family. Heart, Hands, and Mind, child care and pre-K education. Helmer Printing, full-service printing in Baldwin-Woodville, Wisconsin. New Adventures Learning Center, a place for children to laugh, learn, and be loved. PC Bonkers, your local affordable computer expert. Prescott Family Dental, providing general, cosmetic, and orthodontic dentistry here in Prescott. Patax IGA, family market since 1912. River City Stitch, look great in your decorated apparel design since 2007. Shangri-La Salon, where it all comes together. Wisconsin Credit Union, while supporting one another and the community, we're inspiring better. Word of mouth detailing, get your car marine clean. And all of our local cable subscribers and YouTube watchers, thank you. PCTV production of local sports, news, and live streaming is supported by our boosters, including Cerna House Chevrolet, new and used GM autos and certified service. Croy Insurance, we're there when you need us the most. First National Bank of River Falls, when you bank with us, you're not just a number, you're family. Heart, Hands, and Mind, child care and pre-K education. Helmer Printing, full-service printing in Baldwin-Woodville, Wisconsin. New Adventures Learning Center, a place for children to laugh, learn, and be loved. PC Bonkers, your local affordable computer expert. Prescott Family Dental, providing general, cosmetic, and orthodontic dentistry here in Prescott. Patax IGA, family market since 1912. River City Stitch, look great in your decorated apparel design since 2007. Shangri-La Salon, where it all comes together. Wisconsin Credit Union, while supporting one another and the community, we're inspiring better. Word of mouth detailing, get your car marine clean. And all of our local cable subscribers and YouTube watchers, thank you. PCTV production of local sports, news, and live streaming is supported by our boosters, including Cerna House Chevrolet, new and used GM autos and certified service. Croy Insurance, we're there when you need us the most. First National Bank of River Falls, when you bank with us, you're not just a number, you're family. Heart, Hands, and Mind, child care and pre-K education. Helmer Printing, full-service printing in Baldwin-Woodville, Wisconsin. New Adventures Learning Center, a place for children to laugh, learn, and be loved. PC Bonkers, your local affordable computer expert. Prescott Family Dental, providing general, cosmetic, and orthodontic dentistry here in Prescott. Patax IGA, family market since 1912. River City Stitch, look great in your decorated apparel design since 2007. Shangri-La Salon, where it all comes together. Wisconsin Credit Union. While supporting one another and the community, we're inspiring better. Word of mouth detailing. Get your car marine clean. And all of our local cable subscribers and YouTube watchers, thank you. PCTV production of local sports, news, and live streaming is supported by our boosters, including Cerna House Chevrolet, new and used GM autos and certified service. Croy Insurance, we're there when you need us the most. First National Bank of River Falls, when you bank with us, you're not just a number, you're family. Heart, Hands, and Mind, childcare and pre-K education. Helmer Printing, full-service printing in Baldwin-Woodville, Wisconsin. New Adventures Learning Center, a place for children to laugh, learn, and be loved. PC Bonkers, your local affordable computer expert. Prescott Family Dental, providing general, cosmetic, and orthodontic dentistry here in Prescott. Patax IGA, family market since 1912. River City Stitch, look great in your decorated apparel design since 2007. Shangri-La Salon, where it all comes together. Wisconsin Credit Union. While supporting one another and the community, we're inspiring better. Word of mouth detailing. Get your car marine clean. And all of our local cable subscribers and YouTube watchers, thank you. PCTV production of local sports, news, and live streaming is supported by our boosters, including Cerna House Chevrolet, new and used GM autos and certified service. Croy Insurance, we're there when you need us the most. First National Bank of River Falls, when you bank with us, you're not just a number, you're family. Heart, Hands, and Mind, childcare and pre-K education. Helmer Printing, full-service printing in Baldwin-Woodville, Wisconsin. New Adventures Learning Center, a place for children to laugh, learn, and be loved. PC Bonkers, your local affordable computer expert. Prescott Family Dental, providing general, cosmetic, and orthodontic dentistry here in Prescott. Patax IGA, family market since 1912. River City Stitch, look great in your decorated apparel design since 2007. Shangri-La Salon, where it all comes together. Wisconsin Credit Union. While supporting one another and the community, we're inspiring better. Word of mouth detailing. Get your car marine clean. And all of our local cable subscribers and YouTube watchers, thank you. PCTV production of local sports, news, and live streaming is supported by our boosters, including Cerna House Chevrolet, new and used GM autos and certified service.
Back here at the nest, Chris and Steve. Points are kind of hard to come by here for Prescott the first half. 25-16 Baldwin-Woodville. And the key here in the first half was Prescott just kept turning the ball over. They couldn't get any shots, couldn't get set. And you've got to credit Baldwin-Woodville's defense there as Prescott gets a steal here on the break.
Drops back to Schumer going inside.
And there's those quick hands that Shannon Fritz led the team in scoring first half with 8. Violet led the Cardinals with 7.
Zulsdorf on the bound and finding Hillebrand for a quick 3.
That's her second 3 of the game, and a much-needed 3-point basket for the Cardinals. A little give and go there as
Tries to find Kali Castell inside.
she fell down and traveled. So 2 turnovers in a row here for Baldwin-Woodville.
Almost seems like things are flipping a little bit, although hopefully I'm not jinxing it.
Oh, that was almost thrown away.
Hillebrand escaping the trap. Gets to Schumer just outside the 3.
They had Violet in the corner there for a minute,
Goes for the bounce pass inside.
and she is triple teamed. Violet sees a lot of those double and triple teams, and she should. She's that good of a player. Zulsdorf with good defense there. Prescott kind of stepping it up here to start.
That's something that we like to see. Zulsdorf going down deep. Hillebrand for 3. Can't find it this time off the back rim.
And Hannah Schumer, good hustle there, almost getting the possession back, but out of bounds. They have Haley Jort playing off the ball here to start the second half. She's typically the one that brings it up, her and Coda. See what they do here on the set play. Nothing going there. Great defense from Prescott here the first 3 possessions.
Definitely a good talk from Coach Hamilton.
Yeah, and if they can score a couple in a row here, get the momentum back.
Here's Leah French under the basket trying to take a shot of her own.
And another block from Jensen.
Coda under the basket finds 2.
Somehow she didn't travel. She almost did. Good use of the pivot there.
I was waiting for it, and I'm like, oh, never mind, that's a basket. Prescott back at their 3. Schumer inside. Goes for the overhead to Violet Otto, good for 2.
Great look. Great look from Schumer to Otto. And good job by Violet being active without the ball. That's something that a lot of great players don't do. You're not always going to have the ball. It's what you do without the ball that makes you great. Setting screens, cutting to the hoop, helping your players on defense. And it rolls in for Jort, and one little finger roll there. Call that one an oopsie daisy. Jort's now into double figures. First on Schumer.
Shot up is good.
Jort now has 11.
Schumer working out of the trap, gets up overhead to Zulsdorf.
And a travel. Yep. She had the pivot, but then she pivoted again without dribbling.
Yep.
30-21 here, a couple minutes into the second half. Cross-court pass. And somehow Fritz gets her own rebound.
Shot going up, that one rolling over the front rim.
Fritz almost had it again.
She really is everywhere for this Baldwin offense.
And she keys their press defense here too. She's at the point of attack. Good pass from Zulsdorf there. Good idea, getting it up past that press there. But they got to move. Prescott's got to move.
Sets a screen for Schumer. Leah French under the basket trying another shot.
She had the move. She just kind of short-armed it. I was going to say, you can't leave Jord open there. She can take that.
Sets the screen to push
Schumer
back.
There it is. That's her third 3 of the game for Haley Jort.
Immediately that double team on Violet Otto. Rory Zulsdorf almost putting up 3. Ends back with Carew.
Carew, right? Carew? Is that what it is?
Something like that.
Jordan missed there through the hands of Zulsdorf, but she gets it back.
In the trap. Manages to get it to go out on Baldwin.
Coach English didn't like that foul. That was on Carew, her first. Borchard back out there for Baldwin-Woodville.
Good pass action.
3-on-2 coming back.
Violet Otto almost good for 3 in the corner.
They got what they wanted. It was an open shot. Nice box out.
Here's a Hannah Schumer 3 in and out. Oh.
How did that not go in? They needed that too. 33-21 Baldwin-Woodville. They've led the whole game. That was a great screen from Borchard. And that's Fritz again. She's played a great game tonight. They'll have her back next year. She's just a junior.
Leah French trying to get something from downtown.
I was saying during the break they need to shoot more outside shots because they don't have much inside. But the key is you got to make them.
You do got to make them. Or so I'm told anyway.
That's the tough thing with relying on your outside shooting. You know, if you're not making it, you're not going to have a lot of momentum. That time Fritz misses. Rebound Leah French.
Hilbrand on the overhead to Schumer. Zulsdorf working her way around the lane. Finds Schumer.
She let up her dribble. Coach Hamilton doesn't like what the offense is doing there. He's got to call timeout. The 11:51 mark. 35-21. Baldwin-Woodville. Should we do the Booster Club members?
You bet. Sounds fantastic.
Oh, I have your sheet.
You do have my sheet. Quick moment to thank our Booster Club members. American Legion Post 61, Sternhouse Chevrolet, Croy Insurance Agency, First National Bank of River Falls and Prescott, Heart Hands and Mind Child Care, Helmer Printing in Ellsworth, Wisconsin, New Adventures Learning Center, Prescott Family Dental, PC Bonkers, Tax IGA, River City Stitch, Shangri-La Salon, Wisconsin Credit Union, word of mouth detailing all of our cable and YouTube viewers. Thank you.
And stats put up there from Chainsaw. Thank you, Chainsaw. 8 of 26 shooting for Prescott. And look at that rebound disparity.
Wow.
Baldwin is really beating Prescott on the boards, 27-16.
I mean,
and that's really been a lot of Maggie Jensen and a lot of Shannon Fritz getting those offensive rebounds.
definitely explains how they've been able to get so many shots off.
And the active hands in the passing lanes, a lot of steals for Baldwin. And they've done that to teams all year, though. Very well-coached team. See how they are next year. They have 4 seniors in their starting lineup. Good design play. They had what they wanted again. Just couldn't capitalize on the bunny.
There's a step back for Carew.
Haley Maurer. Tries to get it over to Castle. Good block from Nora Bowles. Oh, how did she get that to go? That was like
behind
that was a backwards,
the
backwards hook shot.
2 more for Haley Cota.
I think she put it backwards off the backboard too.
Something like that.
If Otto draws a foul, she'll go to the line here.
Or charge that one to Haley Maurer. Shooting 2 first up is good.
Now 10 points for Violet Otto. Another one at the line. Good. No,
Nope.
no good.
You might have jinxed it again.
I got to stop doing that. 1 of 3 from the line for Violet Otto.
Haley Coda coming back down for Baldwin.
Jort drives right into the lane. Met by Schumer. Good defense from Hannah Schumer. They switched Zulsdorf.
There's a mismatch.
Deep 3, no good. But another rebound. And another block from Nora Bowles. Back-to-back possessions.
She's definitely stepped up as one of these good rebounders for Prescott this game.
She's gritty. She can get in there. Oh, picked her pocket. But you know what? Schumer got picked there, but she got back on defense, hustled. And I believe the timeout was Baldwin-Woodville, but
yes,
got to credit Hannah Schumer there getting back on defense after losing the ball.
A lot of grit when it comes to that. I actually, my cross-country coach, Tim Boom Phillips.
Tim Boom?
Well, we all call him Boom. That's a long story. But anyways, last season he was telling us about this book about the mentality of running, and even just like in general sports, of just like having that mentality of like, oh no, things don't look good. Like it really, honestly, it really doesn't matter if things don't look good. And I feel like that's something that a lot of athletes struggle to see. Like even when things don't look good, they can't lose sight of the goal.
Yep.
That definitely determines make or break teams.
Basketball, football, running.
Every sport.
All of it, yep.
Baseball, and anywhere and everywhere. And honestly, not even in sports, just in life too.
Yep, exactly. Inbounding it here is going to be Castle.
Let's see how Prescott responds.
And it's a 50-50 ball. It'll be Prescott ball. But not much going here on offense for Prescott tonight. Izzy Thone will be back in there. Jeannie Roll in there with Nora Bowles, Leah French, and Violet Otto.
That ball's going to get knocked loose from Nora Bowles and go out of bounds.
Thought it might have went off her knee, but I didn't have a good angle.
I did not either. That's what we got Aiden for.
That's right. He looks pretty excited down there.
Nora Bowles driving up.
Just short on the layup. We're gonna
Almost
get a
has it to
foul
go.
here on Prescott. Jeannie rolls first. Nora got a little bit too far under the basket, went to put it up and hit the bottom of the rim. Maggie Jensen back in. Good defense from French. There's Bowles on Fritz.
That might be a mismatch potentially.
Offensive foul on the screen. They say illegal screen on Maurer, at Haley Maurer.
Foul on Haley Maurer.
Coach English doesn't like that call, but it looked like a good call from up here. Caden Hillebrand back in. Jeannie Roll will go back to the bench.
Izzy Thone working her way to the 3. Sets the screen. Goes over to Violet Otto. She draws a foul.
That's going to be on, I believe, Jort.
Foul on Jordan.
It's her second. Otto back to the line. I'm calling it 2 of 2 from the line here.
If it's 0 of 2, we might have some problems, Chris. Well, not that one at least. Hopefully he didn't jinx it.
She's going to make this one. Yep, look at that. I'm back.
You're back.
I'm no longer a jinx. 12 for Violet Otto. She has half the Cardinals' points, 37-24. Baldwin-Woodville, they've been kind of coasting here in the second half. They've increased this lead up to 13.
Sets the overhead to Haley Maurer.
Oh, good look.
Oh.
Good look. Down to Jensen. She has her first basket of the game, 4 points total. That was a great look.
That's something like you were saying earlier. These two big men for Baldwin-Woodville.
Yeah, the length is really bothering Prescott. They can either go with Jensen and Maurer, or they can go with Jensen and Borchard. You know, they got a good mix of, you know, tall players.
Violet trying a deep three. Ends back with Baldwin-Woodville.
That time a great pass from Jort. Borchard can't make it. We're going to get a foul. Jort thought it was on Prescott. I think it was on her, though.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, it was. Oh, wait.
Wait, no. I'll say it didn't.
Oh, jump ball.
jump.
Okay, I thought there was a foul called.
We might both need to get our eyes checked.
That's right.
Rory Zulsdorf on an overhead to Violet Otto.
Good pass to French for three. No good. Looked like she was just a little flat-footed on that shot. Just get a little bit more bounce to the step. Double screen again. They've been doing that all night. That double screen at the top.
Been very effective.
One of them rolls, and then you get a down screen from Maurer or Borchard is what they've been doing.
There's a rebound for Haley Maurer. Tries a shot of her own.
And that's Fritz again. Missed again. I've never seen
So many
two air
rebounds.
balls from the same spot, and they get their own rebound twice.
It's crazy.
I mean, that was interesting. As Leah French called for the foul.
Her second.
First one from Haley Maurer is good. Ashlyn Maurer back in. And Haley Cota as well.
Second from Haley Maurer, good as well.
Seventh different scorer for Baldwin-Woodville.
Violet Otto trying to drive under the basket.
Yeah, I think she's trying to draw a foul there, get back to the line. And that one's off.
There's some of that Izzy throwing speed. Gets her hand on it and stays with Baldwin, though.
And another rebound.
There it is.
There's a little rub screen. That was a nice play, nice screen. Jensen was open, she hit it. Prescott's gone cold now on offense. Down 19, 43-24.
And hopefully they can get something started here. Only 6:30 to go.
And another offensive rebound and another foul.
Wow.
They are just beating Prescott to the ball here. Quickness and awareness falls on Rory Zulsdorf.
That's going to send Haley Cota to the line.
This Baldwin-Woodville team's pretty good free throw shooters too. 4, 6, 8. 12 attempts and they've missed 3, so 9 of 12. Missed 2 actually. See, I jinxed them the right way there. Second one was missed. Was that Cota at the line?
Yes.
1 of 2?
Yep.
So they are 10 of 13 from the line tonight. Prescott just has 5 attempts.
Violet out getting boxed out, manages to get it to go out of bounds on Baldwin.
Double teamed again. So that's where you have to move to the ball so she can have a passing lane. She just didn't see anyone there, had to throw it off the leg and save the possession for Prescott.
Baldwin had a pretty good trap there.
Yeah, and they've shown that all night. That's why you don't want to go to the corner when you play a defense like this. You dribble to the corner, That's your danger zone. That's where they're going to try to trap you.
A Violet Otto, deep three.
The step back three from Ellsworth.
Ellsworth.
Deep three.
Oh.
15 for Violet Otto. 44-27. Jensen was open. She took the shot, couldn't make it.
Rolls off the basket, falls in the hands of Violet Otto. She's trying another three. A little overpowered that time.
Yeah, but nobody was moving again. Like they were just standing still. She didn't have much going.
You can't really do that.
Approaching the 5-minute mark here in the game.
A solid lead for Baldwin-Woodville.
As they said earlier, this will be their last regular season game of the year, with tomorrow's game was canceled against Colfax, who both of these teams have lost to this year.
Really?
One of the few losses for Baldwin-Woodville was against Colfax. Another three from Haley Cota. Well, her first three, but their team fifth three of the game. They haven't missed many from three.
Hildebrand trying an overhead to Jeannie roll.
But I think the loss to Colfax for Baldwin-Woodville, I believe that was their first game of the year.
I think so.
As Baldwin-Woodville lost 3 out of their first 4 games. Another make from Violet Otto. And now they've won 18 out of their last 19 games.
Wow.
And it's going to be a fun playoff bracket. We'll talk about that after the game, where the playoff brackets and stuff were set last Sunday. Nice drop down pass.
Jeannie Roll getting her hands on that rebound.
Borchard couldn't get it to go, but great look there from Maggie Jensen.
Jeannie Roll going for a shot.
That's rebounded by Cota. She brings it back. That's Ashlyn Maurer with the ball. She tried another oopsie daisy there, but Zulsdorf was right there for the block.
Both teams making some pretty big substitutions.
Bowles, Schumer, and Thone in for Prescott. Ava Pack into the game, freshman number 41. She played in the JV game, had a good game as well.
I think actually their leading scorer, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah. And I believe 21's Fritz. See, I can't forget about her, right?
I mean, how could we? She's everywhere on offense for Baldwin, right? Or I call that a foul, no shot. Fritz drawing her third foul. Clock a little over 3 minutes to go.
Little shovel pass to Zulsdorf there.
Drops back, here's a Zulsdorf three.
Kept alive by Bowles to Schumer there.
Another deep three from Violet Otto.
She had it lined up just short. Borchard pulls down the rebound. She's a good player too. Borchard's a good player as well. Baldwin-Woodville's got a lot of talent on this team. They have a chance to go pretty deep in the playoffs. There's going to be a foul on Prescott. Fritz to the line.
They're going to charge that one to Bowles.
See, I jinxed them. Now they're missing free throws. Normally I do that for Prescott. So it looks like Zulsdorf and Schumer will be done for the night. As Coach Hamilton goes to a couple bench players. Ellie Block, number 3. Ashley Keller, number 30. And they did it the right way. The team that's winning, the away team substitutes first. And Coach English had some of her substitutions in. First, Hamilton countered.
I call that a foul.
Carew gets the foul, her second. Cameron Margolovsky, number 31 in for Baldwin-Woodville. Violet Otto's night will be done as well. Number 23, Kennedy Hollub, in for Prescott. And it looks like it's backups versus backups now. Brecken Maccabee is in. McCabe.
I think McCabe.
McCabe.
Bull's trying to corner three.
In the hands of Pack.
Working its way around the lane.
And Prescott scored 26 in the first meeting, and they're at 29 now.
Oh. I call that
Blocked out of bounds. More substitutions as Coach Hamilton will go deeper here. Tally Roth into the game. Delaney Nelson into the game. That one's thrown away. Too high for Asher Mauer. They kind of laugh about it. Good to see that. So this is a good experience for some of these JV players playing in the varsity game. I know they're playing against other JV players now, but it's good experience, good exposure for them.
It definitely might be a chance because there's definitely a possibility we see some of these people next year on varsity.
Yeah, exactly. They're going to need them next year to
step up.
Nice step through move there from Carew. Gets the steal, and she'll go to the line.
Both teams 6 fouls apiece.
That one was on Delaney Nelson. That one's missed from Carew. That brings in, who's number 20, Steve?
Kendall Johnson.
Where do you have that?
I don't know that. I know her because she's in my class. So
Good. Good thing we have you here, Steve. Kendall Johnson, number 20, is out there as well. Nelson at the top. Hollub uses the Nelson screen.
Nelson driving in. Tries for the bounce pass to Keller under the basket.
Good job of dribbling away from the pressure.
Here's Nelson for three is good.
And that was great ball movement from Prescott, and Keller made that happen, dribbling away from the double team. I believe that might be her first varsity points for Delaney Nelson.
I think so.
Good for her. Good to see that. Just a sophomore.
A little less than 20 seconds to go in this game.
And Coach English is probably just going to tell him to dribble it out. Don't take a shot here. Respect thing. You're up 16. Good coaching. And Baldwin-Woodville will have at least a share of the Middle Border Conference title here, depending on what St. Croix Central does in their last game. That is 20-4 overall record for Baldwin-Woodville. Impressive season for them. Prescott will drop to 11-12. And like we said, the game tomorrow is canceled, so this will be the last regular season game. And let's get into the playoff brackets here, Steve.
I'm actually curious. I haven't seen this myself.
So we got Division III, the first sectional here. Top 4 teams in the upper bracket. As you can see, let's go back to the rebounding disparity. 44-27 Baldwin. And that was a big key to tonight's game. Well, let's do the scoring here quick. Let's do that. We'll get to the playoff bracket here in a minute. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 11, 13 for Coda, 3 for Carew, 2 for Ashlyn Maurer, 14 for Haley Jort, 8 for Shannon Fritz, and she gets a star for me. Her loose balls, defense, 6 for Maggie Jensen, and 2 for Haley Maurer. Did you get Prescott?
I'm probably wrong, but
Okay.
I've got Violet Otto with 17, Nora Bowles with 6, Delaney Nelson with 3, Caden Hilbrand with 6. I don't think I see any other scores besides that.
And that's it. So to the playoff bracket here. So we have in the sectional 1, and the top half is packed. Baldwin number 1, St. Croix Central 2, Amory 3, Prescott 4. And remember, Amory beat Baldwin-Woodville twice, so they could meet in the section semifinals. And Prescott will have the winner of Northwestern and Spooner. That's a 5-12 matchup. And that top 4 seeds get a home game. So Prescott will be at home next Friday night, 7 p.m. That's when we will have that game. Baldwin-Woodville will get the winner of Hayward and Barron. Amory gets the winner of Ellsworth-Somerset. That should be a good game, Ellsworth and Somerset.
Game.
And St. Croix Central will get Osceola and St. Croix Falls. In the bottom half of sectional 1, you have Elk Mound number 1, Wisconsin Dells number 2, Mauston 3, Bloomer 4, Arcadia 5. And you have Viroqua and Stanley Boyd playing each other at 8-9. GET playing Altoona in the 11-6 matchup. And Adams Friendship will play Black River Falls. So that top half there with Baldwin, Prescott, Amory, and St. Croix Central,
That's
that
going
is
to be
a
packed.
big matchups there, especially if all 4 of the Middle Border Conference teams can win. Then you'd have, I kind of want to see either an Amory Prescott game or an Amory Baldwin-Woodville game to see if they can beat them 3 times.
Really good.
Yeah. So, like I said, the boys are done for home games this year. We'll see what their, I think their playoff brackets come out Sunday night.
I think
this
so.
week. So we might get a home game for them. But as of right now, we'll be back next Friday for the girls. Thanks to Aiden and Caden, Chainsaw, and the great producer Larry M. And thank you, Steve, for a good night.
Yeah, and thank you, Chris.
And everybody, hope you have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Friday.